Needs and observations. First of all, needs statement development is one of the hardest things that people do in the area of design. The idea that you can observe something, figure out what the problems are, and then actually develop a needs statement around that is a really complex task. Some companies take months to do that, and we're asking students to adopt this methodology and master it within a matter of weeks. It's very difficult to do, and one of the easiest things to do is to have them start simple. So sometimes it requires you to observe, and if you're in a sterile classroom, there's really not a whole lot to look at. So what we're going to have the students do is we're going to have them act out things. They're going to act out kind of like pantomime, kind of like charades. And everybody loves charades. Act out a problem. Just a simple problem, and then people will have to say, oh, I know what that problem is, and then they'll talk about the problem. And then in the course of that, work on a simple needs statement. So it could be something as easy as tripping over your shoelace. That's a pretty easy one to start with. Who knows what they'll come up with? We're going to let the students do that on their own in small groups. And then we're going to start to build on that. So from tripping over your shoelace to a more complex task that requires 3 or 4 people interacting to form a skit. And then finally, we're going to advance to the final process of a biomedical device problem, probably pulled from YouTube somewhere, that is pretty complex, that requires them to really dig deep, and then we're going to develop need statements as a group around the problems that we see.